I keep doing that.
This meeting is being recorded.
What's up, y'all? Happy Monday.
Good day, good day.
Hey, hey. How's it going, y'all? I'm excited.
Wonderful.
I just played football with my boys, so
Amen. I
I'll
love
try to join in and talk more. I'm currently driving home from work right now, so
all
keeping
good.
my eyes on the road, but I'm listening.
Keep your eyes on the road. I'm really excited for today specifically because I have some very intense things, like very important things that I want to go over with you guys regarding turning your followers into clients. I personally feel like I can get better at content. I don't know about you guys. Do you feel like you guys can get better in content? Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, we can always improve. We can always get better. So I just want to dive into it and kind of go over the exact strategy. Okay, let's go. You guys can see my screen?
We do.
Okay, perfect. So we have lots of things to go over today. Ads, I'm going to show you guys like the best performing ads that actually led to cost per purchases. And I'm going to show you some of the story sequences as well. All of this here. But first I want to like dive really deep into the actual funnel that we're building, okay? Let's see. Okay, so all of you guys, your first main ad that you are using is the video ad, right? So you have a video ad to get followers in. And within that ad, what we're doing is just having a super clear message and calling people out of thin air to come to our profiles. So someone comes, they see your ad, they become a prospect. Now, this is where the work starts happening. We use IG stories, we use long form content and short form content. Okay, so I really want to focus in today on more so IG stories because they're really, really powerful, but also long form content is extremely powerful as well. And I feel like a lot of you guys aren't utilizing long form or IG stories the way that you could be to really see more conversions from those followers that you're getting in on the top of funnel. Would you agree?
is that just YouTube?
Uh,
Yeah,
Unpack that. What's long form versus short form?
long form content is anywhere more than, I would say, 3 minutes. And that can be a live on Instagram. That can even be considered long form. But ideally, it's anywhere from 10, 15, 30, even an hour long video.
Okay, yeah, because I know after 3 minutes it says your reach is limited, so that goes the same. Because I did a live recently, and then you can post it as a reel, but I don't think it goes to new followers. So that's
Yeah. So this is all of this is the warming of the leads, right? So your IG stories, your long form content, and your short form content. How often are you guys doing this? Often? Not often?
I've been focusing on short form pretty much. I haven't posted on
Yeah.
YouTube for months. I
I
stopped
feel like you
posting
guys are
stories.
really consistent with short form. Like you guys are good with short form, but it's time to start locking in on long form and IG stories. If you want to see a bigger return on ad spend, that's super key. I just got back from Bali. I'm finally in the US. I'm so happy to be back in this time zone. And I feel like I got more done today than I have in the last like 3 months being in Bali. But while I was in the US, I wanted to share with you guys like from some of our numbers so you can understand. Where are they? January this year to June, which is like 6 months, I believe, 5 months. Cash collected 100K. And then our biggest month was almost 30, it was almost 40. Like there was other payments off of this. But when I was hitting like 13K day, that was definitely because I was locked in on IG stories. I was locked in on long form content. So I want to share with you guys more of that secret sauce. Okay. Sick.
Wonderful.
Fire.
Fire. Love it. Love it. Okay, cool. So when someone comes in, they're a new prospect, they're a new follower, and we start warming them up through our IG stories that are just killer. You guys are gonna have amazing IG stories after this, I already know. Long form and short form. Then what we can do is actually start retargeting them. Right now, if you guys have a smaller ad budget, I know some of you guys here don't have the largest ad budget. We just want to focus on your video ad for now. And then use your warming up content as your retargeting ad. But once you actually start having more cash available, then you can start using retargeting ads. And I want to show you guys the best performing retargeting ads that I've seen so far, and I've tested hundreds of ads. So the first one is your video ad, second carousel, and third is one pager ad. Is Sarah here? She's here.
She joins us. Yes.
Yeah.
What's up, Sarah?
What's up?
Hello. See, cooking dinner. How's it going?
I
How's
love
it
both of you guys. Sarah, Kelsey, I love you, and Sarah Larson, I love you. But I was talking to Sarah Larson. I wanted to see if you were on your computer so you could show your one pager ad, but I don't think you are.
Not. Just give me 5 minutes to make this, and then for the kids, and then I'll totally get on the computer
What you
to do
cooking?
that. I just went for like a long walk late, so I'm starting late. I'm doing chicken, and I'm just doing like noodles with chicken and vegetables, like a stir fry.
Amen.
Be right over.
Yes, I know. I wish I had a cook to do this for me. Anyways, yeah, so sorry I was locked in or late. I was a little bit late this time, but I will share that in a minute.
Okay, perfect.
I think so.
Pager ad, it's a very simple ad. It's just calling out your specific person. Then you have the carousel ad and the video ad. I personally believe that the carousel ad is the best retargeting ad just based on the metrics that I've seen. If we are optimizing for cost per purchase, if you're optimizing for amount of messages, I mean, the one pager ad will just bring in an like insane amount of leads, but they're not always the most qualified. If you want to see example of carousel ad, this one right here, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Have you seen it? Yes or no? Okay, you guys have. They're working. And then this Jen Paskey ad right here, I'm just gonna drop this in the chat so you guys can view it on your own time. But essentially, it just builds a bit more trust because we are breaking beliefs and sharing value. And then the CTA is just DM me the word surrender. And then this ad, I just made this ad, it just went up and it's already crushing, which I love. And it is basically, I wonder if I can play it for you guys.
I did see that today a lot.
Yeah, it's working. Relationship coaches. So I'm just being very direct, but it's a video instead of a carousel. What does that do? What does it do when you have a video playing instead of a carousel for your ad? Which ad do you see so much?
The video more.
Caleb, which one do you see?
I see the video you just showed.
Okay, maybe I need to just change my audience because like I don't want you guys to see it so much. That sounds no, my estimated audience size. This is also important. Your estimated audience size on your ad set should be above 1 million. I think I was talking to Kelsey about this, and hers was at like 300,000. I was like, you need to get that out to 1 million, otherwise you're gonna burn through your audience. Although mine does say it's narrow, so yeah, maybe I need to adjust it, but I'm not spending that much. How much am I spending? I don't know. $35 a day.
Wow, that's great.
Yep. Okay. So we got the video ad, and then Sarah, when she's done cooking up her chicken veggie noodles, she'll show us her one pager ad.
Sorry. Yeah, I will. Give me like, I need,
No worries, no
yeah,
rush.
thanks.
So someone comes in. Now this is so important, guys, because my setter, when he's in the DMs, I'm like, you're missing out on leads, and you guys might be missing out on leads as well. Is someone comes in from the notifications, let's say, and they like my video ad. Do you reach out to them? Yes or no?
Just a
Yes.
like, not a
Yes.
follow.
Yes, you reach out to them. What is that called? That's called a warm outbound, right? That's an engaged lead. It's a warm outbound. So anytime someone likes your reel, I know a lot of you guys are running ads and you're like, I need more leads. If you need more touch points, if you need to get to 100 touch points, go through all of your likes in your ad because there's probably some people that are buried in there that have not been engaged with, and we can warm outbound to them. Okay? What's the other part of this is someone just comes in and they send you the word surrender, reset, leads, scale. That is an inbound lead. And those leads are just amazing because they reach out with interest. What happens after that? This is just like the top of the iceberg. We're gonna get into more of the granulars of like the actual content that I want to show you guys in the stories. So we're making our way here. Are you guys following along?
Yes,
Think
thank
so.
you.
Okay, perfect. Amen. Okay. So once someone becomes a lead, we're in the conversation with them. Okay? In this conversation, we can and should be sending them assets that'll just warm them up. Like I'll just be sending YouTube videos, or I'll send them my school link, or someone becomes an inbound lead, and then in my mailing chest, I'm gonna mute Sarah. Right here in the mailing chat sequence, we send them to the lead magnet. For instance, in this case, my lead magnet is my school. Collect their email, boom, they're already starting to get hit with emails. Then they're in the follow-up sequence. And then the sales asset, I view a sales asset like a YouTube video that's just giving them value. For example, someone might be in, I don't know if I could show you like an actual conversation that I have had. I don't know if this guy. Okay, boom, like this. Like I'll just send this to them, right? In the convo. Wait, someone's trying to get in. Okay.
Send what? I'm sorry.
Send this YouTube video. Because he said specifically, I want to attract premium clients. And I'm like, oh, bet I have a YouTube video going over that.
Got it.
So as you're growing, you want to start be collecting, what do your leads say that they need help with? What are their pains? That's content. All of that is content. Right? And what is this doing? This is nurturing your leads, building trust, because trust is like the #1 currency in this market. We want to just be building trust, building connection, building relationship. After that, after they have the conversation, we're always leading them into the sales call. Okay? And then on that sales call, let's say they don't close, you can rebook them into another call. So this is what I call BAM fam. I think I got this from Alex Hermosi, book a meeting from a meeting. So always be BAM famming people, always. If someone says, not right now, I need to do it later, like give them that little punch that they need, but then BAM fam them. No matter what, right? It just keeps them in that cycle. And we can also just put them in the follow-up sequence, which brings them back to the top of the funnel, getting them, continuing to nurture them so that you're no longer relying so heavily on your sales, but you're relying more so on your marketing that's in place. And then they go through this entire process again. They're nurturing, And this cycle can either happen in like 2 days or this cycle can happen in 2 years, but we just keep going and we don't stop and we focus on inputs and we don't focus on the output, and the output will inevitably come.
Can you explain Bam Bam? I don't think I understand it.
Oh yeah. So Bam Fam is book a meeting from a meeting. Let's say someone says, oh, I need to talk with my spouse, or oh, I need to have this and this and this in place before I can invest. Obviously, we want to try and overcome that objection, right? Because the only reason why they don't want to do it is because usually fear that's holding them back. But maybe they just need to go through the funnel. Like maybe they haven't built enough trust and you're just trying to like hard close them when you could just send them through the funnel again, bam fam, and nurture them during that time. When they hop on the second call, they'll be like ready to go. So don't be afraid to bam fam. And I always do this. Never leave a meeting without booking another meeting.
I have a question on meetings,
Yep.
actually. So today I was thinking, like, does anyone ever do a sales pitch with a visual or no?
Yes, I actually used to do that.
How did that go for you? Because I made one up today because I was bored.
Um, I I don't typically recommend it. I just think my philosophy around this, and you can do what you would like to do, Sarah, is I just don't want my sales calls to feel like sales calls. I want it to feel like they're hopping in and immediately there's a pattern interrupt. Like I'm not a salesperson trying to sell them. And I feel like presentation might feel like a pitch deck and they're focused less on the words and the tone that you're using and more on the visuals and the images.
Okay, so less salesy. Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
You can always try it. I think that the one area think it would actually benefit you would be in the value stacking part of the offer.
Yeah.
That I actually did create that for a client when I was just starting, and it was like you get 12 coaching calls valued at 4,000. You get journal prompts valued at 900, recordings valued at 1,000, and you just kept going with all the different value till the end. It was like 16K. But if you sign up today, so it was like total investment is 16K. But you're just gonna get it for 8K. If you sign up today, though, it's just 6K. And I felt like that visually could help.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. That and the pillars when you're going through the pillars because people are like, huh? So,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the pillars. But the pillars, I think it should be personalized to each person.
okay. Yeah, I need to maybe do more of that. Okay.
Yeah, personalize that. When we're talking about pillars, you guys all know what we mean, right? It's that part of the sales call at the end where you're explaining how you're going to help this person. Yeah, okay. Are there any other questions on this? Did that make sense, Kayla?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. Can you explain BAM Fam again? So this is if they don't say no. Even after someone pays you, book a meeting from a meeting. You don't want to get them lost in the cycle and then you onboard a client and then they're sitting there a week later, they haven't had a one-on-one and then they ask for a refund and because they had buyer's remorse. Okay, so IG stories. I said in the beginning, some of you guys hopped on a little bit late. IG stories are so key. They are where the selling happens, and long form content is where the selling happens. All of y'all, I think personally, I want to get better at long form content. I think that there's a lot of room for improvement there for me. But I think all of us really, I want to see improvement in IG stories specifically. Let's go. Okay, so a few different types of IG stories. Every single day I'm posting IG stories. But what's interesting, are we all believers here? Yeah. Okay, cool. I feel like the Lord said not to post every day on my IG stories. And I think this is something that we get to just take up with God. It's like, God, what do you want to do in my business? Like shake things up. I want to align with what you have for me. And I felt like he said you need to just do one post a day, like a quality post, IG stories every other day. Whenever you share client wins, like always glorify me because I'm the one that did that. Like I brought forth the blessings and I was like, wow, yeah, amen. Like all the time that I see you guys are getting results, like I really feel like God is just supernaturally growing your guys' business. Obviously, you guys are doing the hard work as well, but the profile funnel, this funnel was literally brought through the Holy Spirit from Brandon Forbes. So it's like God is really orchestrating all of this, and we just get to be vessels to help other people through it. Anyways, long tangent over.
I'm sorry, what did you just, what, I just didn't understand the last part of what you just said at all. I don't know why. This thing,
Yeah, Brandon Forbes. You know Brandon Forbes?
no, I
Okay.
must not be in
He's
that circle.
actually coaching me in business, and he was praying like 2 years ago, Lord, what do you want me to do in my business? Lord, help me with my business. And he was like, Holy Spirit said, you're doing it wrong. Do this. That's how the follower ad literally came to be. Isn't that crazy? He was the
Yeah.
one that
That's so
originally
fire.
this whole funnel came through the Holy Spirit. Like
Wow.
it's crazy to me. So that's why I'm like, involve God into your business. Ask him what you should be doing as well. And for me, I feel like God's wanting me to lean less into striving and more into surrender. So if I'm posting IG stories every other day, maybe there's a reason for that. Does it create, you know, people might get used to seeing you so much. And then they might be like, yeah, I see Emily every day. I don't need to watch her stories today. But if I do it every other day, maybe they're like, oh, I need to watch because she didn't post yesterday. I don't know. But yeah, just an invitation. Okay, a few different types of stories: belief shifting, building FOMO, and lifestyle. I'm just a fanatic of stories and I love doing them so much. And what are a few common denominators? I would definitely say like engagement polls, but the main CTA that I'm bringing people to is school. So I'm bringing people to school because when they get into school, what starts happening is they start getting hot. They're starting to consume the content in the school, right? And they get hit with emails, they get hit with all the different content. And so school has just been super powerful as a way to nurture leads. Super, super powerful. Okay, so let's see the different types of IG stories here. Okay. Eyeball content, your goal is to mirror their internal world. So clearly they go, wow, that is me. Examples, I know y'all, a lot of y'all are like relationship coaches, but if you're not, just change this to whatever niche you're in. You say you want love, but keep texting the guy who's emotionally unavailable. You're the strong one, the one everyone leans on, but who holds space for you? You've read the books, listened to the podcast, but still feel stuck in the same patterns. So we want this to be like story, relatability, belief shifting. I would even change this to coming from like, this is what I've experienced rather than this is what you're experiencing, just because I feel like people can understand that and internalize that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Instead of, okay, cool. Belief shifting is super powerful. Any of the top 3 objections you guys get, whether it's time, money, spouse, finances, I already said that, that can be overcome in the stories heavily. I wonder if I could find an example of the belief shifting for finances in here.
Can I ask you, Emily, what you're showing us here? These are past stories that you've posted?
Yeah.
Like, how do you get to, it's probably a silly question, but how do you get to that on your Instagram?
No worries. So you're gonna go to view archive.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You go to view archive. Oh, it's literally just yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Oh, nice. And that just shows you. Okay. Can you repost stories from there too?
probably.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Is this only on your computer?
I think so. I think this is only on your laptop. I don't know if you can do it on your phone. Can someone check real quick?
I just did. I'm like, I don't see it.
Yeah, you can do it on phone. It's just a different location. It's like the three dots, and then
Man, there was a really good IG story that I made, but I think it was like 3 months ago, and I'm not gonna make you guys sit through it.
Woke up a little bit late, but there's
uh,
still like that's fuck. So woke up a little bit late.
I don't know. I'm gonna mute him. I don't know if he was talking to us. Stop posting IG stories that don't convert. Nope, that's not it. Man, I wish I had it so I could show you guys. Okay, some belief shifting happening here. The difference between cows and lions. I don't know why this makes me crack up, but I just love that concept. Cows wait, cows follow the herd, cows need to feel safe before they move, and they stay stuck in the same field their whole life. Lions move first. They hunt without guarantees, they leap without knowing exactly how it'll play out, but they always back themselves. Wow, that's fun. Lions aren't reckless, they're just decisive. See how I'm not like coming at people like you do this, you do that, but I'm like labeling. Okay.
I like it because it's the difference
right.
between telling people versus sharing with them.
Boom, that's it. The other thing, okay, so I'll just explain to you the belief shifting that I did when it came to the finances. I literally have it written down here. There's two types of people, right? There's the I can't afford it, so I'm not going to do anything. And another person who says, although I can't afford it, I'm going to become resourceful enough to get it so I can. Which of these two do you feel gets there faster? Which actually grows? Why? Who do you want to be moving forward? If you can do that on your stories and people see that before a sales call, oof.
I did that, you guys, on one of my recent posts a couple days ago, and it's already at like 400 something. And that was just 2 days ago. Yeah, it works.
Amen. Use that. I just put it in the Zoom chat. Use it on your next post. Use it in your next Instagram story. Okay, so that's eyeball content. What's conversion content? They start to believe that you can help. You've mirrored the pain. Now we build trust and safety to move them closer. We're building trust. When I say we need to build safety, what does that look like? It looks like sharing case studies. That could be client voice notes, messages about feeling safe for the first time, before versus after mindset shifts from clients, right? Are you guys getting testimonials? Are you getting messages? I know you guys are good coaches. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in this room. So share that, right? 3 shifts my clients make when they finally start achieving XYZ. Okay. Always building FOMO. Always building FOMO. More examples of FOMO. Here. Case studies, case studies. It's always intertwined. Boom, boom. Where? Here. Here, 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 here. Okay, cool. And then lastly is lifestyle. So nurture content. They see you as a guide, not just a voice. Questions for you guys. What specific thoughts or patterns do your clients have before they decide to work with you? I'm going to put these in the chat.
Thank you.
Do your posts describe those thoughts so clearly that your audience feels exposed? When was the last time someone DM'd you saying this feels like you're talking directly to me?
A lot when I get on the sales calls.
That's good. Are you telling stories that mirror your audience's inner world, or are you only giving advice? If someone read your last 3 posts, would they know exactly what you offer, who you are, and what you do? Do you actively break false beliefs that your audience holds about what it takes to succeed? They feel like you're in their head. The purpose is to make people say, that's literally me. Okay, conversion content. Are you guys still following?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. They believe you can help. Purpose is to build trust and authority. Ask them, do your stories or posts show how you've helped others, not just say you did? Are you showing before and after transformations? Would someone watching your stories understand why your clients succeed, not just what that they do? Oh, that's good. Why? Why do your clients succeed? Not just that they do. I feel like that's kind of like what I went over today, low key.
How?
Yeah, you become the kind of person who wins. Yeah, I'll leave that there. Lastly, nurture content. They see you as a guide, not just a voice. Purpose is to show your process, teach micro shifts, and build trust over time. Are you teaching people the why behind what you do, or only the what?
Awesome.
Do you help people make small revelations that shift their perspective immediately? Are you consistently posting valuable takeaways that your audience could apply today? This is really good. I think Hermosi does a really good job. If you're subscribed to his email list, he'll send out Mosey Minute emails where it's just like, I don't know, maybe a couple paragraphs of him just giving value of what he's learned. And it's like simple shifts like that that just give immediate value in under a minute. Are you sharing your own aha moments that connect to your frameworks? Do you embody what you teach through your lifestyle and your tone? I think that's really huge, embodying what you teach. How can you share that?
For me, it's easiest. I just post piano covers of me having fun and sharing what's like aligned.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Who
try.
else?
For me, it's like posting about, I don't want to do it, but I do it anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that. Strong mindset.
Yeah, that's a little different one I just did. I haven't been doing like
I
quick
want to know,
tips.
Sean, can you make a video where it's like you explaining the actual music that you're reading?
Yeah, I went live and it was like 10 minutes or more of the video. So you mean like explain what the music is, why it's important,
Oh
or
wait,
let's
I think that's
go.
right here. Oh wait. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's a silly one I did. I was,
What I'm talking about is like actually seeing you break down a certain piece of the music and how you would execute it on the piano.
right, like months and months ago, I did something like that. Yeah, I used my GoPro thing and I said like, oh, this is the music theory structure. Like, um,
That's sick. Yeah, I like that.
so I think
Let me know if you
I need
bring
to
it
do more.
back.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
IG
I have a quick
stories.
question about Whimsical. Like, so like, is it there's a free version of Whimsical?
Oh yeah, this
Because
is
this
all
is like my brain works like this.
Yeah, you could even teach piano with Whimsical or explain
Yeah,
concepts on Whimsical for YouTube.
right. Because I've been using the whiteboard on Zoom and it's a little bit harder.
Yeah. Okay. FOMO proof content. We got a few more things, then we're gonna hop into this, and then we're gonna do some Q&A. FOMO proof content. They believe people are winning. endless social proof and evidence to make your offer look inevitable? Are you sharing at least 3 client wins per week, big or small? Do your stories show conversations, screenshots, celebrations in real time? This could also be like bookings that you're getting in a week, conversations that you're having. Sarah, I know you could literally take a video and be like, all of the people that are sending you the word reset, and that would build a lot of FOMO. That's proof.
Like in my DMs?
Yeah.
Like scroll?
Yeah. You just like screen record, look up the keyword reset and scroll and be like, sorry if I haven't gotten to you in the last few minutes, just overwhelmed with the amount of people wanting to get help.
Okay.
Have only like 2 sessions left this week. If you want in, DM me the word one-on-one.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Are you telling the story behind each win, not just posting the receipt? Are your results content varied? Money wins, emotional wins, spiritual wins, lifestyle wins. That's actually a good point right there. I feel like a lot of people focus specifically on one type, but can we include all of these into our stories, into our content?
Can you post that in the chat,
Oh,
that line?
thank you for reminding me. And again, it's up to you, but like, yeah. I just feel like whenever I'm posting money wins, I want to glorify God in it, and because He's the real reason that it all is happening. Lifestyle authority content. They want your life, not just your strategy. Aspiration and embodiment to position you as the example of what's possible. I think I made a post about that kind of like today. Let's see. My calendar looks like this, so my life can look like this. People see the travel, the freedom, the peace. What they don't see is the calendar, the color-coded obedience, the meetings led with prayer, the systems that protect my Sabbath. This isn't about just being busy, it's about being in order. Because when your business comes under God's structure, life comes into His rhythm. So to position you as the example of what's possible for them, do your stories visually show the life your clients desire? Are you weaving faith, freedom, fulfillment into your daily behind-the-scenes moments? Does your personal brand visually match the level of transformation that you sell? Are you giving people a feeling when they watch your stories? What's that feeling? Are you giving them purpose, power, peace? Would someone say, I want her results in her lifestyle? Okay. Okay, so I want to hear from you guys. What type of content do you post least often and why? Out of all of these, let's just say, which of these do you post least often? Eyeball content, which is story, relatability, belief shifting, conversion content, which is case studies, or nurture content, which is like embodiment. Let me ask that again. What type of content
Sorry.
do you post least often? Eyeball, right? So this is like top of funnel content, meeting them where they are, calling them out, think
That's what
story,
I don't do.
relatability, polarity, to make them say that's me. Conversion content, this is trust building, this is proof, this is authority building content. Or lastly, nurture content, which is like educating them. They see you as a guide. Which do you post least often?
For me, it would be the trust on content just because I'm building that up right now. And I don't want to post something that's like super old from like months ago from an old client. But I did recently post something from my client that spoke at the challenge, which was really awesome. So I posted that. But
Let's go. Yeah, I saw that. That is so awesome. Also, Kayla, congrats on the new client. Yay.
thank you. Yeah, she's from LinkedIn. They have follow ads on LinkedIn too called impression ads. So I think we're gonna run with those. Um, she made her video in like landscape though, so I might need to tell her to change it. But yeah, I
100%.
have a meeting with her tomorrow. Super exciting.
Yay! Yeah, you're building up conversion content for sure. And hey, this could be an invitation as well to say, can you share like how has the process been working with me so far? Just asking
Mhm,
along the way from your clients, like how are things going? They're gonna start
mhm.
giving you feedback, and that feedback you can just screenshot and post on your Instagram stories.
Cool, thank you.
I had a question about that because I have all these, Slack and WhatsApp conversations of me helping my piano students daily, and I'm trying to think of like what do I screenshot and show. Like, it's hard to pick, I guess,
Well, I would say
something.
like the number one piece of content is them saying, "Wow, Sean, that was helpful," or giving you some type of compliment,
It's like
right?
looking through the Zoom recordings. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
What else?
I can just keep talking.
Which one do you feel most confident in creating?
Educational.
Hey, Emily, no, you didn't mute me.
Ernest, what's up? What type of content do you feel most confident in creating?
Top of funnel, for sure.
Yep. Which Do you know what objections your audience is holding back and where you're addressing them?
Yeah, I've been gathering some data. It's so they're always telling me lack of time, lack of structure, and they can't stay consistent and can't hold themselves accountable.
Lack of time. That's a big one. Let's see.
So I need to just educate, make more educational content about how they can save time, how they can actually get things done.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's almost never genuine. Like you just need to help them overcome that concern by making them realize that they do have enough time. If your audience isn't buying, is it because they don't believe in themselves or they don't trust you? Could be a mix of both. A lot of times I will say, type B people, they don't believe in themselves. They're afraid to take the risk. They need you to empower them.
Right.
They need you to speak life into them. Dan, this is at you. I think you're really good at this. You're really good at empowering people. And that's what you do is you help people to feel like their voice can be heard. And so you might come up against this a lot, Dan. Is those people who feel like they're on, you know, the last wits of themselves. They don't believe in themselves. They don't know if they can do it. It's your responsibility to speak life into them and to let them know that their voice is meant to be heard.
I'll post my notes I was just writing here. I'll put them in the notes here.
What part
What?
of your content system would collapse if you stopped posting for a week? Not too sure what that means. We're all posting every single day. Are you so busy impressing others that you don't feel fulfilled in your personal space? I've walked with men in professional circles who are not comfortable in their own skin. Are you proud of you? Only what you do that impresses others. Yeah. Why are you trying to impress other people? I mean, that's a big need that people have is wanting to feel validated.
How do you like me now? We could write a country song about that. Oh yeah, they
Mhm.
did.
Yes. Okay. So that was the IG stories breakdown. Was that helpful? Yes or no?
Very good.
You
Definitely.
guys taking notes?
Yes.
So helpful.
Amazing. I expect to see top A-level stories after this. You guys are already incredible content creators, but we're all just taking it to the next level this month.
Emily, I have a question.
Yep.
What's your perspective on like talking head stories to get people to like trust more?
I think it's great. I actually wish I did them more. I just don't have time to do that. There's me with my objection. No,
Everyone has time.
I think they're absolutely incredible and I want to do more of them because here's where I see it actually. When I invested into a relationship coach, I was watching her stories and she was just talking on them with captions. And I was like making dinner and I was just like listening to her IG stories, but I was getting sold
Oh,
because it was like long form content. I was just watching her stories and she was talking to them like we were on FaceTime.
yeah, authentic.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's so key is the authenticity. What type of content will build that authenticity? 100% you just acting like their best friend on FaceTime. But like instead of a best friend, you're also calling them higher.
Mhm.
Kayla, I think you do a great job of that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I
I
like
want
the
to
way you do your stories too.
we all have
Yeah,
different
I'm
areas that
fine.
we can improve in, but I definitely want to improve in that. What metric are we optimizing for? This is so key. We are not focusing on engagement, we're focusing on depth of message. Always optimize for cost per purchase in your ads. You want to know what ad makes you money, not booked calls, not messages. This is what we want to put our money into on ads. Okay. Now, I thought this was interesting. I have no clue if any of this truly correlates, but I just wanted to show you. Speaking to everyone, 0 profile activity, 0 follows, 17 shares, 16 saves. More views. Speaking to one person, 2 profile activities, 2 follows, 2 shares, 6 saves, 600 views. This is a carousel post. I don't think I had the follows on that one, but I definitely know I got some. 18 saves, 3 shares. It's interesting, right? What am I looking for? I'm looking for profile activity. I'm looking for engaged leads that actually want to follow me. And did they save it? Right? Because cost per purchase is so key. That's why I've literally always kept this ad on and I want to create new creatives from this, but I tested hundreds of different ads. These are just at the campaign level. This is not the ad set level. Like if you look at the ad set level, there's even more for these, right? And from this carousel ad, spent almost 15 grand and let's see, cost per purchase on here. I've actually, this one, interesting, $500 cost per purchase. That means someone paid me cash and I spent $500 for it, right? So I'm always wanting to optimize for cost per purchase, and I found that those ads are the best at that. Now, those are the retargeting ads here that look like this, the carousel ads. And what happens when someone sends that carousel ad? They get into the entire funnel system. They message me, they start getting hit with other retargeting ads. If they follow me, which hopefully they do, they start getting hit with IG stories, long form content, short form content. In a conversation, I'm sending them sales assets, I'm sending them lead magnets, and then they hop on a sales call. If they don't close, we bam, fam, and we restart from the top. So that's the entire funnel breakdown, converting followers, converting leads into paid clients. Woohoo! In under 53 minutes. Let's go. Okay, I wanted to give some space and time for any questions or any thoughts, takeaways. Oh, love that, Sean. Well, I mean, I just go to Pinterest or like just take photos of your life. Selfies.
Yeah.
This is not real. This is Pinterest. This is Pinterest. Pinterest. Pinterest.
What do you mean you mean what do you mean those are Pinterest? I know the app or the
Pinterest is like, you know, you just look up like
yeah, I don't really use, I mean I know what it is, but I don't really know how to power use it.
so okay, example, not Sean, sorry. You know. Yeah, you could go in here and just find like nice aesthetic photos, and it takes like 2 seconds, and then you can download the images to your phone, and then from there create the IG stories. And it's much more aesthetically pleasing than, you know, a blurry photo of, I don't know, your dinner
Like,
or something.
yeah, exactly. Sometimes that's what I do.
uh,
That's and there's a lot of like, what is it called? Multiple choice.
where do you live, Sean? Like what state?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland. Is that how you spell that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Grover, Cleveland. I guess named after the. Whatever.
Wow.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Rock
Yep,
and
it's
roll.
actually Cleveland is huge for music. They have the Cleveland Orchestra, probably the best in the world. People don't know that.
What?
And Cleveland Orchestra Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
Wow. This is
the birthplace
beautiful.
of rock and roll. Yeah. I was this close to performing in Severance Hall with this new group, but it didn't pan out. That would have been great for great content.
Okay, I'm gonna put this link in here in the chat. Uh, any other questions that you guys have or takeaways from today?
Yeah, Emily, I have a question for you. So I try and sell in my stories, but it's probably because I only have like 1,000. Well, I just got 1,000 followers, so it's a blessing. But like with your 7,000 followers, do you feel like how often do you get people actually taking action in your stories or responding to your CTAs and stories with that amount of followers?
That's a great question. I think there's an importance to the first story that you have and the timing of it, right? You don't want to have stories go for, let's say, like when you're making stories, you want them to all go out at one time and not have old stories, so I always delete those so I get the most amount of eyeballs. And then the first story that they see is always like a nice hook image, builds that curiosity. And then at the end, it's the CTA because those are like more so the nurtured leads. We know that, you know that. But I would say as far as like the CTAs go, only maybe like 1 to 2 people every time.
That's
But
still pretty good.
but every time though, it's like I'll still be posting CTAs
Mhm.
because people are going to just watch that, and then maybe they're going on a walk or they're cooking dinner and then they're just thinking about that. And the more
Mhm.
often we can get our offer in front of people, the better.
Mm-hmm.
So just
Okay.
talking about your offer is so key. Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
This was great, by the way. It was a lot of value, and I really appreciate you just breaking this all down.
It was so fun putting this together.
How long did that take you?
I actually did this last week, but then I was like, I'm not gonna do it. So then I was like, I'm gonna do it this week. And then just before this call, I put this together, which took me like an hour.
Wow. Dedication. I love it.
I'm gonna forget all this. I need to.
You're gonna
I didn't
forget
take
all of
notes.
this.
So the big
I have
takeaway is post stories.
post stories.
Strategic stories.
So question.
Yeah.
I've got about 3,000 friends on Facebook
Nice.
from a wide, vast array of people, big families, whatever. But I've done music for well over 40 years in various parts of the world. So wide variety. Um, I'm not sure that I have a good answer for myself of what my hesitation is about posting more on Facebook than just with the new Instagram.
Oh,
Um,
100% Dan.
why?
Oh,
My answer is always why not, but tell me why not.
What's your question? Why you should be posting on Facebook or why you should not be?
Well, I should be, because I hear you saying that I should,
Oh,
and
100%.
I've been hesitant, and I'm asking myself why. And the only answer I can come up with is why not.
Exactly. Yeah. One, I feel like your target market is there. If you already have friends there that know you and see you, they could be potential clients, or they might know someone that could be a potential client.
Well, the encouraging thing is that when I did post there, I wasn't even anticipating that somebody immediately shared it on Facebook, and
Yes.
so I've had probably 7 or 8 of that happen already of one of my ads.
Amazing. I wonder.
And it just goes back to the things that other people think of higher value of you than what you think of yourself, and so it's all that, you know.
Exactly. And Dan, do you know about Metrical?
The name, I don't know how it functions.
So, who here is using Metrical?
I
I
think
was.
people signed up and I don't know.
I do.
Kayla's
Is
using
it true it
Metrical.
hurts your reach?
Anyone else is using Metrical?
I
That's
use
what I
it for
hear.
work to like post between TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and yeah, I think that's it. YouTube. Yeah.
LinkedIn as well.
Mhm.
And how does it help you, Christina?
Well, for me, I'm doing social media for my job right now, so I like do the editing and content, and then I post it all through there and like write out the captions and hashtags, and I just post it and post through all five, or like however many you pick. But it is a bit, I'm like very new with it, and I don't know if I like it too much or if I'm using it wrong, but I feel like it's like a bit glitchy for me, but it could just be my like internet.
Yeah, I mean, it sometimes can be glitchy for me as well. How does it help, Kayla, when you're posting?
It really just helps me save time. Like I just Mondays is my content days where I'll schedule everything out, get everything set for the week, and then that way I don't have to worry about, and especially because I can post, like it'll post it on TikTok, LinkedIn, because I use LinkedIn a lot as well. Um, Facebook, I don't really use Facebook as much, but I do post it on there. So it just makes you more omnipresent, and it definitely saves a lot of time. I was posting like every single day creating a new post for like 20 to 30 minutes a day, editing it. But now I can save time and do other tasks.
Yes. Okay, this is
So
where I want all
how
of
do
you
you
guys to be.
how do you spell it? Sorry. Oh, there it is.
Metrical.com. I'll put it here in the chat. And this is exactly how I want all of you guys to be doing your content. Monday is content day. Kayla is A plus there. If you can do content day on Mondays, that's best, I think, personally, because then you don't have to think about it as you go throughout the week. So exactly like what Kayla said, I did all my content for the week today, so it's all scheduled out. And it's all being posted to Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube, right? And I don't have to do anything but just post it there.
That's epic. So it doesn't reduce your reach. Like you're using metrical and you're not
I
having.
so what I'm doing and what I've been experimenting with is I post all of my reels to trials. So every day when I walk on like the stair stepper or when I'm doing the treadmill, I'll make like 3 trial reels. And I'll just put them out every single day. And then
Okay,
at the end, I'll be like, oh, okay, that hook kind of worked better than that hook or whatever. And then I'll plug it into Metrical. But I do want to share that regarding the metrics. I met this guy in Bali. This guy literally posts, he said he was using Metrical. He posts 10 times a day on Instagram. 10 times a day. And I was like, okay, like you're just another level. But his reach is all the same, I think he said. And obviously, he has like 1.3 million followers, but that's because he has just been posting 10 times a day every day. Like, okay, dude.
so if you're on all these other platforms, then if people respond, does it funnel back to one place, or you have to go on all those to find the?
Yeah. So like LinkedIn, for example, like I'm never on here. I want to get on here. I was just optimizing it yesterday a little bit, and then but yeah, see like this one, this is so interesting. I just posted this as just like a post on LinkedIn instead of doing anything with Metrical, and it like kind of crushed better than my other ones. So keep that in mind when you are using Metrical. But I'm not really optimizing on LinkedIn that much. I just want to keep the followers that I do have engaged, and I just continue to gain followers. So might as well, like if I'm creating the piece of content, might as well distribute it out. And then this is crazy. I hadn't even logged into Instagram for the past 6 months, and I logged in yesterday and remembered that I was posting there. And it was just gaining. I was like, oh, that's cool.
How do you not log into Instagram with the
I didn't log into
scheduled
TikTok.
posts?
I don't have TikTok. I don't go on TikTok. But YouTube, I for sure know that, yeah, I mean, it does well. It does decent. Needless to say, I post my Instagram posts from Instagram from the trial reel section. That makes sense.
So you do post when you're doing Metrical, then you'll post on those other platforms, even if you're not. Then, but if they respond, then are they coming back to Instagram or to YouTube? They're just responding on
They
that
just
page.
they just get in the funnel. If someone is a organic subscriber from YouTube, my description links to my Instagram.
Okay, that was the question. Yeah. So TikTok as well, or LinkedIn would funnel them back over.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay,
That
I'll
makes
try to
sense.
make this my last question. This I know it's obvious, but you're saying, so you use metrical, the trial reel thing. So you're saying on Instagram, you have to post it as a trial reel first, and if it takes off, then you go into the Instagram app, and then you post it. But then you can't use it on metrical. Is that?
Yeah, and then so what I'll do is I'll post it to trial reels, and then yeah, depending if it gets views or not. Like I think that it is, like I did just explain, to not optimize for views and likes, but I still feel like when you have more views on your reels, then people are more likely to watch them. So that is why I will post it to trial reels, see if it does well there, and then share it to everyone if it does.
And then you add it to metrical, or just that's another set of content? Sorry.
Yeah, so after I've created the trial reel, I've posted the trial reel, then typically I'll just upload the video to metrical if it's like a good video. But sometimes I'll make just videos that I'm like, let's just see how it does on trial before I post it everywhere.
Yeah, that's so smart. But doesn't it have watermark of the Instagram watermark when you do that?
Nope.
Oh.
Mm-mm. Amen.
So just 3 dots, and then you download it after it
Mhm.
posts. Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Can I share this with you guys? Yeah, I can. Oh, Sarah, are you
Please.
on your laptop? Can you share your maybe would you be able to share just like the Canva link, the one pager ad?
Yeah. I'm actually on Canva right now. No.
But
You share. Okay, you cannot share while other participant in sharing.
there you go.
All right, you guys, sorry, I'm always multitasking. As you can see, I was just creating my post for tomorrow. Okay. Design, go to projects. Actually, I think go there. First projects. All right. I have a ton of stuff, sorry. Sometimes I'm like, that one's not good. Like there was a lot of guide posts I went through this morning. Whoops. Okay, all of that. That was when I started to try to do my VSL, like how many times I posted that. I don't know where it is, but it's on my ads. Is it easier to just go to my ads?
And then show the
Which one is it though? Is it this one? I just
Yep.
click right here.
Last 30 days spent 4,500. Yeah.
This
sure.
one?
And then click on the ad set, and then click on edit.
Like
No,
here?
no, edit. Underneath engagement ad. You got this, girl. I know you know how to do it.
I know, it's just like there's kids in the background. It's throwing me off. Hold on. Ongoing results. Isn't edit normally
No,
here?
it's underneath a new engagement ad where it says the title of it.
Edit. There we go. What am I doing? Okay, sorry. It's been a day. All right.
That is the one pager.
Yeah, that's the one pager that I'm gonna. So I think I might have to change it because I was getting a lot of leads, but you're supposed to kind of change your ads every 2 months. And instead of divorce, I think I need to like change that word and not have them be divorced yet, but like I will help you try to restore your marriage or something and not talk about the divorce. Because I have a lot of people that are coming to me and they're already separated, and it's a lot harder to make a marriage work if they're already separated and filing for divorce, like right there. So
Yeah,
I
that
might
makes
have to
sense.
target that, but that's the one I've been using since last November. But I think my clicks per, how do I know how many people are still clicking on it? Because I feel like I'm getting less views.
Yeah, so I like what you said around taking out the divorce part and making it just restoring marriage.
Yeah, I will help you restore your marriage, rebuild trust. You guys, no thank you. That's why it's throwing me off. Okay, sorry. You guys, I'm on the call. Okay, so anyways, yeah, and then you can see what the ads are, the cost of what the ads are right there.
Yeah, so we always want to be looking at cost per purchase, right? That's the number one metric to optimize for. Because even if someone were to spend, let's say, $10 on a message, but it's bringing in higher quality leads, I would rather have higher quality leads than a low cost per message. So the real data that we want to be looking at is like how many clients are coming through these ads in the past 60 days versus maybe the 60 days before that. And then we can see, are they converting as well, or is the conversion going down? Does that make sense? So I wouldn't necessarily look at views, but I would more so look at
Yeah, I count, you guys, I count how many calls per week I have. Remember, I think I shared this with you all, with you guys, what a low lead is, a mid lead, and a top lead, meaning like a top lead is the higher lead, and then how many calls they take and how many are closed per week. And which ad they came from. Which ad they came from can be different targeting on the words, like reset for one, rebuild for another, so you don't get them confused. So I hope that helped.
amazing. Awesome, guys. Any other questions? Anything that we can help with?
Would you be able to give access for the whimsical dot?
Absolutely. Let's see. Okay,
Thank you.
refresh for me. See if it works.
Let's see.
We have a guest coach coming on this week. Her name is Aya, and she's absolutely amazing. And yeah, she loves the Lord. She's going to be talking about speaking in boldness in your content. And I'm excited for it. So I'll see you all there.
Yes.
Awesome.
Dan, Sean, both of you guys, I know you mentioned the VSL being a sticking point. Is there anything in specific regarding that we can help you through, whether it's the mindset, whether it's the technicalities of it?
Well, I promised you I'd
One,
record that thing. I have it up on camera, the one you made. So I'm gonna. The thing that's holding me up. So I know I've talked. I'm talking a lot today. So I had software that screen records and it's not working with my. So I need to have, was it Cam Tate? What's it called?
You know what you could use,
Loom?
Sean, is just, I was actually refilming a lot of videos today, and I was using Zoom.
Oh,
so recorded on Zoom.
that's
Yeah,
right.
you could just record it on Zoom.
So what's the benefit of using Zoom versus your phone? Anything?
Because you already have cloud storage.
Oh
when
yeah,
you're
well,
converting
because you
them.
want to go over your slides and yeah,
So especially on your screen, I guess, again.
yeah, so that you can share your screen.
But Loom is what everybody's been mostly doing to use to record the VSL? Is it Loom?
I've got
It
Loom
doesn't matter. I'm just gonna make
loaded.
it simple. I'm gonna use Zoom. I'm gonna use Zoom.
Zoom or Loom?
Yeah, because Loom, that's like, it came out right during COVID. It was like all the schools were, teachers are doing Looms.
Well, Zoom is free, so you could just use Zoom.
Yeah, I mean yeah, I have the Zoom Pro plan with cloud storage. So okay,
Easy. Amazing. So when do you think you guys can get that done? Film your VSL with Zoom.
Well, at this rate, I think I
I
should have it within the next 3 years.
I'll throw down the gauntlet. I'm gonna do it after we get off the call. I am.
Amazing.
I have it up. I have it on. I have the slides up. And it's gonna be a draft. I'm just gonna get something
Just
out
try.
there.
Just do one take.
Yeah. Start.
But
I'm
Dan,
gonna
what
do
do
it in
you
segments.
what do you feel like is
Yeah.
stopping
Sorry,
you
Dan.
from executing?
Well, I've been trying to get all the narrative with all of because I reached out to a lot of people who I've coached and been part of my life, either people speaking into my life or a colleague and or people that I've coached. So I've had a lot of that, and I'm putting that into this. So I'm trying to just introduce each one of those segments, doing a little narrative with that. So I'm trying to figure out how to do the. I got some visual. I mean, some of it figured out in my head today. Is I'll do the first part with my head in it talking, and then just do some narrative behind the scenes. And so I'm probably going to do those in different segments, if that's a good way to do it. I don't have that sorted out in my head. I'm a
Have
musician who
you
plays the guitar. I don't do the recording stuff. I've played with that and got too frustrated. So when I record, I go in the studio and say, "You cut it, I'll play it." So I'm into the technical side of this and sorting
I
my
hear
way
you.
out.
Yeah. I will say that the VSL can cause a lot of people to get stuck, but you have to push through.
Once I get through it one time, then I know what I'm doing, and then I can go back and say, "Okay, this I can do different. I can do better." But that first time through is just a roadblock for me.
Yeah. Why do you feel like the first time like doing that has been hard?
Because I got a picture in my head of how that works. I got to see, I got to visualize how that's going to function. So if
Sounds like you
I'm
had the
reading it,
visual though. So the
so
first part is the hook.
yeah. This afternoon, it was getting too dark to do it, but I'm going to go take a walk down. We got a long driveway. I'm going to take a walk out there and invite people to take a walk with me and find my hook in the middle of that.
Yes, I love it.
Next
Very
week, you'll see.
authentic. And then from there, switch into your slides. And then on your slides, you can have the
Yeah.
narratives of all the people that you served.
Yeah. So once I got that figured out this afternoon, it was like, okay, so that's easier. I can do this in chunks. I don't have to do it in one sitting.
Mm,
All that. That was just
yeah. And so when you go to create the video with all of the separate chunks, how are you planning to like put it together?
that I don't have sorted yet.
CapCut.
So that's where I was looking at the Loom, if I could pull that up into Loom and then edit it in that, then I could do
Yeah,
that on my
for
computer.
sure. You could definitely do that. You can use Loom. I don't know, are you on an Apple
Yes.
device? Have you heard of iMovie?
Yes. Probably have it on my computer.
That one works well too.
Okay.
So yeah, you're getting your hook done tonight. Let's go. Woo, woo, woo.
So we'll get her.
Just
All right, y'all. I'm
5
excited
minutes
to
is
see
okay.
both of your guys' VSLs this week.
And then post in content questions.
Yes.
Maybe.
And praise report when it's all done. You got this, y'all.
Right.
I will see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So helpful. Thank